Hey guys, this is Dark Skeleton, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create your first Terraria house. Now, if you're new to the game, this video will be especially useful to you because, similar to Minecraft, when it does turn night, zombies and other things tend to come out and maul you to death. So, before the first nightfall, you definitely want to have a house. Now you'll see that I'm chopping wood here with my copper axe. Normally it's on the third hotkey bar, so you just press 3 to select it. And then you left click to start chopping the tree. Aim for its roots so that you chop the entire tree down instead of just part of it leaving a stump. Now, typically I create my first house out of wood. You can use just about anything except for dirt, though I'd say it's a little bit harder to mine stone or other things in the very beginning. So I do recommend going with wood. I believe I collect in total around 216 wood here, but really you only need maybe 100, 120, somewhere around there. And I do recommend as you do chop down trees, just for the sake of renewability, I guess, the trees will also give you acorns, which you can plant down in order to grow new trees, and they grow a lot faster than in real life, obviously. In the long run, you'll be really glad that you have the extra trees to chop down for wood in the future. Now on to the house construction. It's possible to craft everything in your house, including the house itself and all the furniture that you need for it to be qualified as housing inside of the game. Except for torches. In order to create a torch you have to get a gel, and you get those off of the little slimes that are wandering around. You can whack them with a pickaxe, you can whack them with your sword, they go down easily, the green ones at least. So right here I'm actually using wooden platforms to create kind of a staircase to the house, going for a stylized style. Man, that was redundant, but you don't have to build off the ground. You can also build right on top of all the grass, or you could go into a cave and build inside of there. Of course, you'd have to knock down the dirt walls, because a house is not considered a house if it has dirt walls, or dirt flooring for that matter. It has to be all stone, all wood, or all some other kind of fancy material that you can get as you progress through the game. So in order to construct proper housing, the entire perimeter of it has to be enclosed with a valid material like wood. Secondly, it has to have at least one table in there. We're going to make a workbench, which we can use to make the rest of the furniture. Which, of course, you need to have a door, and you need to have at least one chair, and a light source. The light source we're going to be using, of course, is torches, the easiest one to make in the game. Now, to note, about the door, it takes up 3 spaces, so you did see I had to put 1 extra wood right above it in order to place the door there. And in addition to that furniture, the workbench, the chair, and the light resource, we need to have walls, of course, because right now it's effectively some kind of wireframe right there, and it's not really enclosed from the outside, and that's the idea. It needs to be, at least for the most part, enclosed from the outside. I think you can get away with having 1 or 2 gaps in the wall, but I'm really OCD, so I would not accept that under any circumstances. Entire thing has to be enclosed unless you have a good reason for it not to be. So I went ahead and put a couple torches there. I throw down 2 chairs. You only have to have 1. But if you want more, you can go ahead and do that. And you can also add in whatever other furniture you want as well. Such as a tiki torch, which is an alternate light source. It doesn't have to be a torch, it can be a tiki torch, or if you actually get the materials for it, it could be a chandelier. Now, in order to make the stairs actually look like stairs, you can create a wooden hammer like I just did and use it on the staircase. So now that the house is actually complete, the easiest way to test it is to hit escape, go to the housing icon, which is right below the minimap, and try putting an NPC like the guide into the house. You'll notice that a portrait of the NPC I dragged on there shows up in the house now, and that proves that the house now belongs to the guide, or at least he's going to occupy it. Now later on, when you get the materials for it, you can put a bed inside and use that to set your spawn point. Very, very useful. And when night comes, you can run inside the house or some other kind of barricade to prevent the zombies from mauling you to death. So I've been Dark Skeleton. I hope this gets some of you new players out there accustomed to Terraria, and I'll be putting out more content in the future, so subscribe if you want to see it. Thanks for watching.